Hey, you all. Shabbat Shalom to the tribes of the Most High scattered on the four corners of the earth that He's gathering. The gathering has begun. The separation from the wheats and the tares have begun, the sheep from the goats. I just wanted to come on here and tell you listen, you need to stay focused. You need to stay spiritually focused. Put all your trust in the Most High Yahawah. Put your trust in your Creator, your power. Don't trust in man. Don't expect anybody to do anything for you. You have to do things for yourself. Okay? When it comes to your spiritual growth, your spiritual elevation, you have to put that time in. You have to put that work in. No one can do it for you. Only you. Only you. And if there are things that you do not have clarity on, your job is to go pray about it. Your job is to wait until the answer comes. Not go out there believing every voice that's being spoken out and people are hearing. Okay, because a lot of people are not in the vein of the spirit. A lot of people are just sorry, y'all. My hair is getting on my nerves. A lot of people are just operating out of flesh, not from this ruach, which means spirit. A lot of people are unlearned, untrained, not properly affirmed in their mantle while they're trying to reach the masses. There's an equipping that goes with your mantle. And this is when you need to line up and get before the Most High so that He can instruct you and He can teach you and give you the spiritual encounters that will come with getting to know the Most High. There are a lot of things that have been left out that you've never been taught about. And these are the things that Abba is coming to correct. These are the things that Abba is willing to show you and reveal to his sons and daughters. Okay? He has never wanted to be separated from us. But because our ancestors dropped the ball years ago, it's like it put us in a place where we have to really, really fight to be righteous. We have to really, really fight to get to know him and seek him as he is, because we've been taught and trained in a spiritual system that didn't come from him. Okay, it actually came from the demonic beings, the fallen watchers, who gave these thoughts and these things to man, to humans. Okay, however, Abba's calling us back to himself. He's calling us back to himself. He's calling us back to line up. He's calling us to get back on our true feast days that were snatched away from us, and others are celebrating it, but they're celebrating it to their own deity. Okay? Y'all got to understand and understand. The feast days that are being celebrated by imposters, um, they're actually celebrating it to their own deity or who they believe in and pray to. Okay. However, these are the things that Abba is coming back to restore in his people. But his people must be wakened. They must be awake to understand and understand what time it is. And we that are raised up with the mantle to go out and speak things that Abba downloads in us, guess what? It helps gather our people. Our people are lost tribes. They have lost their identity. They have lost the ability to know the true set apart name of the Most High, the true set apart feast days. We've lost a lot. We're not. A lot of us are still not on the true Sabbath, the true rest day, which is the seventh day of the week. Okay, but they're on the sun's day, the Sunday worship day that worship the deity Tammuz, aka Jesus or Jesus, because Jesus is the sun, the sun. And see, a lot of us are operating in ignorance, not because it's our fault. It's just what we grew up in to believe is real, because this foundation was already planted before we were born. A lot of us came into this, okay, and were taught from our parents and grandparents and things because they were taught the same way. However, when the invasion happened to the Americans, okay, the Americans, they lost everything and they were forced into a spiritual system called the sun worship, called the Christianity. Okay, Christianity is a blend of Hebrew, a blend of sun worship and lies, some truth, lies. It's all mixed up. Okay, but you got to get to it. You have to seek Abba. You have to get on your face. You must pray and seek Him to find Him. Those that seek Him diligently will find the Most High Yahawah, and then He will begin to reveal Himself to you and restore you and do a reset in your ruach, in your spirit, to line up with His spirit. See, because they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and truth. So if somebody takes something from you, takes something that's organic, that's authentic, and then they create something different with what they've stolen from you and put their belief system in with what's true, guess what? It contaminates it. It's not the whole truth. It's not organic. Okay? So you must get to the truth. You must seek Abba to know where you are spiritually, because He has to reveal that to you. He has to teach you things. He has to undo things that you've been engaging in for years. Okay? That has taken root in you. A lot of the things that we've been doing has taken root in us already. Okay? And a lot of things, a lot of bondages, a lot of things, habits that we do, they're only broken by fasting, okay, and praying. Everything just doesn't leave you because you come into the truth. There's still some things that's planted in you that needs to be dug up from the root and dealt with to get it out of you, because it can interfere where it can interfere with what Yah wants to do with you. So you have to get before Him and know that you need to fast and pray, and that you need to really seek Him from your heart, okay, to hear from Him. That He knows that when you are seeking Him, that is sincere. Okay, I just wanted to come on here and tell you all, listen, there's many, many things that you must learn, and there's many things that you have to unlearn in order to function properly spiritually. You need to learn how to wear this world like it's a loose garment. You need to detach from these systems. Be aware, but be detached. Okay? You have to learn how to walk in the ruach, in the spirit, in order to not fulfill the lust of your flesh, the pulling of your flesh, of what's it used to getting. Okay? So when you feed your flesh things that are unnatural, spiritually unnatural, guess what? It's going to crave that when you try to pull away and break away from that. It's going to be a wrestling all the time. But you got to know that you must put His word on it, His truth on it. Whatever is recorded in these bibelots that everybody's reading, and I mean Bibles, Abba will make it plain to you. He will point out what's true in facts, and He will point out what's not Him. But you got to trust your process. Everybody must go through a spiritual process in order to really, really walk the walk, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk along with the talk. Okay? Your faith and works go together. He will that you prosper, even as your spirit man prosper. Okay? You have to prosper together. It has to process together. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll be back with some things that I need to teach on, and I will periodically upload certain videos that I go on that I don't record on live with YouTube. Okay, but be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of who you are attached to, because some of you guys, y'all need a cleansing, a spiritual cleansing. You guys need to eliminate some people You need to go through your process of elimination. Those that mean you no good, those that are really not for you, but they pull on you, those that speak things against everything that Abba is revealing to you. You got to learn how to discern. And if you don't have spiritual discernment, pray and ask Abba for it. Seek him for it. Okay? Stop ignoring things that he shows you. Take heed to that. And if you are unsure, always ask for clarity. It's that simple. Abba, I don't know if this is you or not, or if you're showing me this, Abba, make it plain to me. Can you please give me clarity? It's like you can talk to your Abba. That's what he's there for. You may not see him in the natural, but he hears you. He hears you just like all the other monitoring spirits in this earthly realm hear you. Okay? So, therefore, I'm just going to say this. Stay focused. Don't put your trust in man. Put your trust in Abba Yahawah. Put your trust in Yah. Period. Period. Amen. Shalom.